Hi, Nancy. How are you doing? Did you see this? Yes, we're gonna cover it right now. So, with the chase kit here. So before we start that, let me get a little wise word here on this, Nancy. So you and I are here. Welcome, my darling. And right here. Okay, so here is this one. German writer. Happiness is love, nothing else. He who knows how to love is happy. So it looks like nobody on this kit here is happy because they don't know love. It look like them forget all about that, right? Nancy, I'm home working. Thank you, darling. So it's just you and I for now. So love this. Thank you, darling. I love that too. So it looks like there is trouble in paradise brewing for Candice and Shay's marriage. And if they let the devil in, like how Anthony and Amber let the devil into their relationship, it's not going to be good. And it was really nice. I'm sorry that I had to jump off so fast earlier. I had to take care of something immediately. You know what I mean? So I that's why I jumped back on now. So do you think they will cross the line with Maggie? It looks like that's what where they're going with it. It looks like it. Nobody is safe. Did you see Pam cross the line? I saw it. I didn't watch it, but I saw the title. I didn't get a chance to look at it. Honestly, I didn't even feel. I saw it and I didn't feel compelled to watch it. You know what I mean? Because it wasn't one of our. She did that with Brody, so it doesn't make anything with me to watch Pam. Really, it's okay. Nobody is safe. Oh, did I read that one for you, Nancy? Um, Nancy says, nobody ain't safe. Did you see Pam cross the line? Yes. I didn't watch it because it didn't compel me. I'm here saying, yes, this is a repeat of what she did with Brody. So she likes to sleep with her client. That is not good. And Calvin is back. Yes, Calvin is back. Yes, yes, yes. Nobody is safe on these streets in Atlanta. Definitely not. So let we just take a look at the skit here and see, and we can just um give our take on it. All right. But it looks like the marriage in Atlanta right now, Nancy, is is very, very um they're crossing a very deep destruction because they are letting the marriages in Atlanta is not safe right now. It doesn't seem so. You have to be stand firm in the relationship for your marriage not to fall apart. And what I'm seeing with Anthony, with Amber going, do you think Shayla and Anthony will be together, get back together? Honestly, I think the writers are trying to throw us off. I'm only going to trust, regardless what we said earlier about the t-shirt. Maybe I don't think they're throwing us off with the t-shirt. You know why I'm saying that? Because if God have a plan, it they wouldn't have just put God have a plan and then just throw it away like that. They're trying to throw us off. And they were asking earlier, do you want Amber with Dave or Amber with Anthony or Amber with Wayne? And a lot of people is saying no to Wayne for sure. Right? Okay, Nancy says, and welcome everyone. Please like, share, subscribe to Sharon Record Review. Thank you, sis. Welcome in, welcome in. Nancy says, new skit with Amber. All right, thank you. So we have a new skit with Amber. All right, so you don't want to watch Chase yet. We'll watch Chase after because we need to talk about Chase and Candice situation. So let me just remove Chase for now, and let we just jump into Amber and Dave, because if you guys are telling me there's a new skit with Amber and Dave. Oh, you mean Amber and Anthony?
It takes 380.
When Amber begged Anthony to set her free, Okay. Okay, so Amber is asking her
86
husband to set her
Canadians to
free.
craft a can of pet food, like the folks.
Oh, then I'm gonna set that up. So Amber is coming in. Anthony is out there sitting down with his baby son there. Whenever is getting really big. So we set this up quickly.
Um,
Thank you,
no,
Nancy.
I thought you would have gotten something.
You hear that? Can you bring her husband something to eat? It's cool. We'll grab something. We'll go and get you some more juice, right? Hmm? Yeah.
Wait. Yeah. When I first met you, you were like one of the smartest people that I had ever met. So strong, so intelligent. You knew how to make things happen. You know, you knew how to put all the pieces together. Everything you touch turned to gold. And that was one of the things that I loved about you. And the one thing that I know is that you're gonna be all right. When all this is over, you are gonna be just fine.
Do you guys like the fact that she is Lee talking to him says when they just met, he was the man that she needed, but now she wants him to set her free. Do you guys want that right now? Do you guys appreciate that? That she's kneeling down, begging him to set her free? Mm-hmm. Okay, is this the way for Amber to ask to be free from Anthony? From Anthony. Okay, start that poll. Let me go back over here to see what you guys are saying. I would be begging, and I would not be begging Anthony at all. Okay, and then Nancy says, I would go to the judge to set me free. Andrea says yes. All right. So let's go back into it. You see, do you like how Anthony also covered the baby ears because he doesn't want the baby to go hear what they're saying? Do you appreciate that being considered? He's being considerate.
And as much as you say you don't want this divorce and you want this marriage, you want us to stay together, and you don't mean it. You don't mean it. And that's okay. Because I want my freedom too, Aunt. And why keep each other in misery? Why can't we just love each other from afar?
I would not beg Anthony at all. Okay, so now, guys, You see, oh, Anthony is closing his eyes. He doesn't want to hear that because he says, what is my wife saying to me right now? So I'm going to see if Anthony is going to say to her, Amber, I love you. Let's go get some counseling. Or, and guys, I still think God have a plan in this marriage, regardless what they're trying to throw us off. I just have a feeling it have to get worse before it get better. And with that being said, Nancy says Anthony is a liar. I will not beg Anthony at all. Okay, you won't beg him at all. All right. So let's see right here. But what if he's not lying though, Nancy? What if he's honestly love his wife and he want, okay. Charmaine says, Anthony not going to sign those papers. So Amber needs to make up her mind to leave with nothing. And Amber is not leaving with nothing. Thank you, Charmaine, for that. Thank you. I believe that. But Charmaine, I think God has a plan. Don't you? Okay. Do you still believe? Still. Do you? Oh. Still believe. Oh. Believe God has a plan. And the reason why I'm asking you guys this is too many reference because we're either going to jump into you're saying Anthony said if he signed the paper, he's not giving her nothing. I would move on. I asked the judge to settle this. All right. Okay. Thank you. So 67% of you says yes. God has a plan and still believe it. Exactly. We're still all in on 75% of you guys saying yes right now. All right. I'm loving that. Right? So please hit the like button. It's only the 8 of us here. So hit the like button. And I guess everybody else is busy. God always have a plan. Yes, Charmin. God always have a plan. He always have a plan. Nancy says Anthony is not a good man. And I would move out. Yeah, if she is so blatantly with that guy, she thinks that the grass is greener. Amber thinks the grass is greener on the other side right now. So she come and she's pleading with him because she don't want it to. But when you love something, you should let it go. Let me see what Andrea says. Andrea says, "Oh please, Anthony, don't know to love one day. He want his wife one day. He wants Shayla, so he is all over the place. Yes, he's all over the place, and you know, Ange, it's because Anthony wanted sex from Shayla. It's not like saying he wants Shayla. He's thirsty right now and he should keep himself. He should not let the flesh overtake him. I need to see these people get into the words. Like how she come there and talk to Anthony so she can go out and, you know, Anthony should just let her go. But we will watch the rest of the skit. Hold on. Everyone on this skit now. And then hi Sharon Muslim chat. Hi and welcome in. Nancy says, please like share to Sharon Rika review. You guys forget to put the underscore just in case. I don't know if you just put Sharon review. Sharon Rika review, if that's going to let people find me. I don't know. I haven't searched myself yet. But remember to just put the underscore right at between Sharon and Rika. All right. Thank you, moderators. Appreciate that. Anthony wants to hold Amber in bondage and hostage. Okay, Nancy, I see what you're saying. But I don't think he is trying to, but if him trying to, wait there, let me read some more. Let me read some more. Let's get into the meat of the matter here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharon Rika review. Thank you, Nance. And then Charmaine says, Anthony knows that the only way he can hold on to Amber, let's see if she is going to tell Dave what Anthony says. Okay. All right. I welcome in Belinda. The way Amber is behaving is the way she's moving. She sought to leave the marriage the way she came in the marriage because God does not deal in uncleanness. Amber should not move, should move out. Amber should move out. Exactly. You guys are 100% right on that. Please like, share to Sharon underscore Rika review. Thank you, Nancy. All right. So let we go back into the thing here and we can talk on it, then we jump on over to Chase, okay?
I am just begging you.
Me too. I would do it. I'll leave with Sierra too.
Please, just sign the papers.
Okay. Okay.
Is Anthony okay? He's gonna give her 25% or nothing, guys. Okay. I hope you guys didn't go and cheat and watch it without me, you know. Do you still yes, thank you guys. I do believe God have a plan. Yes. Let me just end this one. And will he sign the papers? Thank you guys for that. Will Anthony sign the paper? Will he give her the 25% or the 50%? Will Anthony sign the papers? All right. Okay, so let's jump back in there. Okay, we come on back over here. I would move out. I am sick of Anthony. Nancy says, please like, share, subscribe to Sharon underscore Rica review. Thank you, Nancy. He will not sign the paper. Okay. Nicole says no, he won't either. No, he told her nothing. Okay, you guys cheat. You tell me about the thing and then we're supposed to watch it and talk about it and you guys go ahead and make sure. That's okay. It's all good. It's all good. At least you guys keeping me on the toe because I know why you guys did it. Because you know, yeah. Please like, share the Sharon underscore Rica review. Thank you to Andrea and Charmaine said no, he will not give her anything. So now, before I say he will give her 25%, did Amber cause this on herself? Hold on, because she let me see what you guys are around here. So 50. All right. So let me take this one. 43% say yes, Anthony will sign, and 57 say no. Thank you, guys. All right. So now let me, did I remove it? Yes, I removed that one. And let's put this poll in. Let's see. Oh God, it missed my head. Hold on, guys. Let me go back over here. He will not give her anything. But if he's not giving her anything, will she walk away? That's the question. Will Amber walk away now? Will she walk away with nothing? Because she says she's going to take care of Dave and she is Dave's woman, but Dave didn't say she's his woman. Will Amber leave now? With nothing. Because he says he's not giving her nothing. So this is all about money right now for Amber. That's what I should have put. Is this all about money for Amber to be saying? Let's watch. Let me just watch this. Let me just watch it and see.
Want me to sign the papers? I'll sign the papers.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know one thing, Amber? I work really hard to get the things that I have.
I know.
Yeah. Yeah. So if I sign those papers, I plan on keeping those things. 100%.
Good.
So if I sign the papers, you get nothing.
Good. Okay, let me ask you guys a question now. Okay, you guys voted on this one. I'm not wrong him. Keep everything. We're going to move forward. I keep my opinion to myself, yeah, before I get cussed out by you guys. We don't do that because we just agree to disagree. The question is now, do you agree with Anthony? Do you agree with Anthony? Let me see what you guys are saying here. Let me remove that from here. Let me see. Hold on. Let me just watch it. You guys see this part? Okay, so she walked off. Okay, so now my question to you, let me see how you guys answer that question. All right, yes, 57 say no. Una not agree with him, yes. 43% Tano says yes, una agree with Anthony now, and 57% say no. Why you guys says no? May understand she deserves something, but if she get caught in the court of law there with will Amber get anything? Right now, he's saying no right now to her. Let me come back up here. Let me just scroll back up. Because I don't yesterday I was so busy, I forget, you know, me not mean to didn't get majority of your guys comment here. Oh please, Anthony don't know to love. One day, okay, we read that one already. Okay, go to the judge Amber. Please like, share, subscribe to Rico Review. Thanks. And Sharon, thank you, Nancy. Charmaine says, Anthony knows that is the only way he can hold on to Amber. Let's see if she is going to tell Dave what Anthony says. I'm wondering that too. Belinda says, the way Amber is behaving, in the way she is moving, she is sought to leave the marriage the way she came in the marriage, because that does not deal in uncleanness. Amber should move out. Absolutely. Please like, share to Sharon _ Rico Review. And Nancy says, I would leave with 0. I would too. I would move out. I am sick of Anthony. Thank you, Nancy. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon _ Rico Review. Thank you, darling. And Nancy says, he will not sign the paper. Nicole says, no, I know I read that. No, he holding on to nothing. Yes, right now, he's not holding on to nothing. He doesn't want to give he doesn't want to give Amber 0. He wants to give Amber 0. Please like, share to Sharon _ Rico Review. Thank you, Andrea. And Charmaine says no, he will not give her anything. Oh my goodness. And Anthony don't want to give Amber anything. Well, we all know that in the beginning he did not want to give her anything, but she does deserve something. So now she has to go back to her lawyer and let her lawyer be aware of this. But to her, Amber is moving carelessly, like how she in his driveway. Melissa could have drove up and see them kissing, because she kissed at the door, she hug him up, then walk into the car, then kiss, because I went back and look at that video before I jump on here. And then they're doing that. So anybody out, even Anthony can accidentally see her, because it looks like she is bold, very bold, and she don't remember that she's married. One of the inside that video, the first one that shows her going to the car, she says, oh, I know about marriage. You know, I'm married, so I know how to take care of a man. How did Dave react to that? Because me not find Dave said anything really positive to say, well, you're gonna be my wife or anything like that. You understand? And he's just saying, he just see a pretty girl, he sees her, and they're not Amber, you know, stuff with it, just foolishness, and talk about God bring her to him. How can God bring her to him when she's a married woman? God don't play in messy like that. And if he think God brought her to him, why would he cross the line with her? Wait until the divorce is over. You know what I mean? Please like, share, and subscribe. Sharon _ Rico Review. Thank you, darling. Thank you, Nancy. And I would leave. Yes, Nancy. And Marianne West says, I wouldn't leave with nothing. He has a baby editing in his lap. Let it go to the court or the judge. Exactly. She should just call her lawyer, move out, let them know, says, look here, it's unbearable. She is, and let her lawyer know that she's in a relationship. See what the lawyer will say to her. That's what I would love to see. I would love to see what the lawyer said, but at the end of the day, every action has a consequences. Remember, guys, because Brooklyn is going through that right now. and she forget all about that. And Dave is rich. Yes, he is rich. No, she won't. I would walk away with nothing. Thank you, Nancy. Nicole says, when did Anthony say he would give her 25%? Nicole, remember when the lawyer says 50%, he's saying no, and the lawyer says Amber has to get something. We're going to delay till Amber run out of money. And she look at Anthony and says, Anthony, at the end of the day, she has to get something. So offer 25%. I remember when he says 25% is better than 50%. Remember? Yeah. So but if he finds out, but right now when she came home with the trench coat on and how she's moving, he knows that she has somebody, thanks to Wayne also. So now, since she wants to go, he will sign it and give her nothing. So now, my question now to you guys, will Amber stay if she, or without anything? And that poll, thank you guys, just says, let me see. Let me just scroll back up. Let's see. Where's the poll? Okay, so I guess that poll gone. All right, so the question now to you guys is, will Amber stays in that marriage now? Will Amber stay? Oh, stay no with Anthony? If that's the right way to ask that question. All right, let's see what you guys say on that. So the marriage in Atlanta right now. So Amber marriage is in turmoil. Let me finish and then we jump into to Chase. I don't like Anthony at all. Marianne says she didn't mean to take care of Dave financially. She didn't mean take care of Dave financially. No, Amber will not leave with nothing. And Anthony never said he would give her 25%. Marianne says, yes, Anthony says he would. Remember when the lawyer told him, says she has to get something. But at the end of the day, when she run out of money, they have to give her the 25%. I can get that tape up. I can go look for it and show you that he agreed to the 25%. He says 25% is better than 50%. Yeah, I will leave with nothing. That's how much I don't like Anthony. Yes, I would leave too with nothing if that was me. But God have a plan. Remember that. God is not the author of confusion. Remember that. So at the end of the day, Amber action is going to have a consequences. And I think the person who is going to step up, because right now Dave doesn't know that Amber was messing with Wayne while she was engaged to Anthony. When he finds out, I wonder how is he gonna feel. I know she alluded to that she was good in the marriage. So maybe he assumes, says, yes, there was an affair or whatever. But she only talking about all the bad that Anthony does. She doesn't say, well, I was naughty. I was sleeping with with Wayne. You understand? And Anthony wiped the smile off Amber's face. Yes, he did. He did for sure. So no, let me see what you guys says. And Amber and Andrea says no. And let's see what you guys say in this. Will Amber stay now with Anthony? 27% of you guys says yes, she will stay. And no, 73% says no, she will not stay. All right. I will think of something else to ask you guys. Let's take the comment. And let me just move this away to set up Candice, because we need to jump into Candice, because it seems like the marriage in Atlanta is in it's a spiritual warfare is going on with marriages, with Amber marriage, with Chase marriage. You understand? So it is a lot.
More like
it's a lot. So let's jump into that and see what we can if we can understand what's going on with these two people. All right. So I have it set up. Let me just take some more comments here. Okay, Amber, you are moving too reckless with a stranger, yes. No, I would let it go to the court and the judge. Definitely. She needs to talk to her lawyer at this point. Leave him with nothing, yes. And hi, Sharon, Aisha, hi, Diane, welcome in, beautiful. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Pick up, leave his house. She should do that. I think if she does that, maybe Anthony will know that she's serious and then fight for the marriage. But right now, he says she's not going anywhere. Yes, I agree with Anthony. She sought to leave the marriage the way she came in the marriage, with the way she's behaving. Now, Amber is living her life like Anthony does not exit, like she's not married. Exactly, Belinda. Exactly. I totally agree with every one of you guys' comment. Charmaine, if Amber still thinks they're worth it, she will walk away with nothing. All right. If Amber thinks Gabe is worth it, she'll walk away with nothing. I think so too. So let's see. Let's see if she will. Nicole says, yes, I agree. They both need something from each other. She wants him to sign the paper, and he wants to know why he's signing the paper. Until they set and talk, it's going to be like this for a while. Definitely, Nicole. You're absolutely correct about that. And then Marian West says, Amber might be moving reckless, but Anthony has to show proof still. Yes, he has to show proof. And honestly, I think it's going to come out. The proof is always in the pudding, right? So she's moving so recklessly, Anthony's going to find out soon, guys. Yes, as the long time not see. Or I miss you? Were you here yesterday? I can't even remember. Okay. Yes, I do agree with Anthony. It's all about the money to her. If she that miserable and wants to be with Dave, leave with what you came with. Yes, Ozzy, that's what I'm saying right now. For your peace of mind, yes. She needs to take him to court. Yes, Andrea, she does. He's not signing his way of holding on. Well, if she's there promising Dave that she's his thing, right? And he sees no, he just see an open space with her, right? He just see that. So at this point, me like her, if he doesn't want to give her anything, let the lawyer be aware. She needs to talk to her lawyer. Let her lawyer know that she jump into a relationship and she's having a full relationship with this man. And she need you guys said there's no legal separation in Georgia. So she just need to walk away. She have her nest egg. She can just build on it because one thing with her, she's a hustler. So she can, if he works it, she should. I would pick up and leave. Yes. I'll be done, Nancy says. Okay, Marian, thanks. I think he ever said that. And Nancy says, I would be done. Welcome in, Tyrene. Amber is acting like a teen. After all the relationships she's been in, she should know better. Exactly, she should know better. Please like, share, subscribe, Sharon _ Rica review. Thank you, Nancy. And Nancy says, I'll leave him alone. Wayne is a better man. Okay, so Nancy want her with Wayne. Okay, Sharon, thank you for clarifying. You're welcome, darling. And bro, he said 25% was still a lot. But the lawyer let him know that, no, the lawyer let him know that she has to get something, so 25%. And she stand on that. Because when she look at him, she's saying, this woman in this relationship, she deserves something. And he don't, and she make him know that at least she's being reasonable. She's asking for 50, and the judge could give her more. But to how Amber is moving, she can end up losing everything. But the lawyer said, give her 25% when she run out of, when she exhausts, when she run out of funds. I can't stand Anthony. Yes, we know, darling. She still will. She will stay until the case goes to the court or the judge. I would pack up with that you all. And then if she's that miserable, she should just leave. Exactly. And Charmaine said, if she does not want to walk away with Anthony, she will stay. All right. I like that. I like that also, Charmaine. And Era says, Amber thinks she is smart. Anthony doesn't sign the paper. Amber, please go to Dave. At least he has the money. So Era is sending her to Dave now. But she gonna come running back to Anthony. Watch the joke. Marian West says, Anthony says 25% was still a lot. But the lawyer says no, 25%. And she stand on business on that. Because he expect to give her nothing, and she says, Anthony, Amber has to get something. She has to get something. And she look at him, and him says, okay. But he think, and then he says, oh, yeah. 25% better than 50%. Yeah. Did you notice Amber didn't say anything to Kai? Amber has checked out all the way. Yep. I noticed that. Carla, welcome in everyone. Welcome in. Belinda says Amber wants to win and she does not want to leave the marriage without getting something. So she would stay, put and continue to live the life she's living, because if she really wants out, she will move. Exactly. She would move. If that was me, I would move out. From mere commit fornication and my dad telling me the right thing, and my husband is saying, I bring the dad to help us, and I'm just ignoring all side and just following the flesh. Just continue following the flesh. She will stay, but Amber is just going to get meaner and more reckless, which is going to cause her problem than she has now. Definitely. It's only gonna get worse. You notice what they're doing to her. It is so sad to see this happening to Amber right now. It is so sad. And when we are looking for this to happen to Shayla, so you see, you're wishing something. We want Shayla to get calmer. But Shayla ain't getting none, because she's believing us to Herman is with her best friend, right? Because they can't think of anything better to do right now. And then, what you call it there? So Shayla, it thinks that her thing is good and she's fine. And she looks happy and she thinks she's the boss, because you know that she runs everybody relationship. She is, what you call it, delusional. And she's good. But look what's happening to Amber. Amber's falling from grace. Look is what's happening to Amber. They're making her reckless. They're making her behave giddy. They're making her behave like say she's a schoolgirl. That is just preposterous, really and truly. I am so shocked at what Amber is doing right now. Anthony wants the family dynamic. He just told Shayla yesterday. So why is he holding on? Marianne, yesterday when Shayla bent over and him looking him lip like that, that was all sexual. Nothing. Not, him no want her, you know why. Amber is begging because she doesn't really know if Dave will hang on there. Oh yes, because she is possessive. That's what I find with Amber. Because when she was with Dave, no, with Victor, she didn't want to give it up with him, but she is making others know that, and then she'll argue with Dave and says he is her man, just like what she's saying now to Dave. Dave is her man, and she doesn't want him to go looking how he's looking, right? And he is hers, but I don't hear him say she is his. Him will talk about record and loop and no stop sign and no and open space. You understand? This is nothing to do with Dave or wanting to be with Dave. It has everything to do with Dave and wanting to be with Dave, Marianne West. That's all I can say. It's the flesh, or is it just the flesh, Marianne? Do you think it's the flesh? If it has nothing to do with Dave, Sharon, Anthony already know that Amber is cheating on him. Remember, he is also, of course, Sarah. He knows. That's why I tell her nothing. He's not going to give her no money for her to go take his hard-earned money and use on a man. But if that was Shayla, he would have given Shayla the 50%, wouldn't he? Yes, let me ask you guys this question. Would Anthony, if it was Shayla, would he give Shayla right now, since him so want to have sex again with Shayla? Does he want to give Shayla? If this was Shayla, do you think Anthony, oh, a little Uncle Ben right there, Anthony would sign the papers? Okay. If this was Shayla, because to all me see my run, it is like say Shayla mean more to him than Amber right now. That's what I'm looking at right now, guys. What do you think? Anthony still has to slow burn approve of her infidelity on Amber part. Yeah. And Nicole say, oh, Ozzy, she's trying to rush Anthony because she is not sure about Dave. Yes, I totally agree with that, Nicole. Wayne left Tamira. Good, yes, him left her. Anthony wants to leave her with 0. But right now, you see, if she wasn't, right now, guys, this is my opinion, right? And I love your guys' opinion. Also, remember, no comment is wrong. Remember that. And you know that it's good. This is different. I am reading your guys' comment and we are discussing this together. Charmaine says, if it goes to court, Anthony lawyer will put a PI on Amber because of Anthony's suspicion. So she would be caught and would get nothing. Definitely. Yes, Charmaine. You're absolutely right there, Sham. You are absolutely right on that. And then move out ASAP. Ozzy said, hi, Ozzy. Dave is just a taller version of Wayne. He speak the same language to her that Wayne used to, and she is eating it up. Yes. It's like say she haven't learned anything because when you go through something, don't you learn from your mistake? It's like Amber have amnesia. It's like she hit her head. I'm trying to wrap my head around how can Amber move from a godly woman who respect her vow. No, she not irrespecting the vow. And you know what? Click into my head. We're human, and human do make mistake. But she falling from she this is a hard crush, you know, guys. This is the worst kind of betrayal anybody could think of, really and truly, regardless you ask for a divorce. Amber checked out. Yes, she checked out for real. Amber walk away ASAP. Sharon, the lawyer says that because there was no suspicion of cheating by Amber, so even that 25% would be thrown out the window now. Yes. So she would actually get nothing. That is why Anthony says she'll get nothing. Sonny has got 0. No, Sonny didn't get 0. She got something. But Anthony thinks she will not get anything because remember, Nancy, Sonny's law, her husband lawyer, has the tape, her telling Liz that yes, she's in a relationship with Mike, and they also lied on her, said she cheated on him all the time. But they didn't have that part on the tape. They only have that she's in a relationship with Mike. But they still give her 100 and something thousand. I think that's what she get, but she didn't get the 2.5 million. No. I'm not sure if at 250 she get or she get a on. I don't remember, but she didn't get the 2.5 million. That's what she was getting. And then because of that tape, she lost it. They both have checked out. When is Shayla favorite? No karma for Shayla. Definitely. Please like, share, and subscribe to Sharon_Rica Review. Thank you, my darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Anthony was just in eat. Definitely, Janet. He was in eat for real. I think she just want to be over with Anthony. And thank you, Marianne. And Annette says, Anthony doesn't want Shayla deep out. Anthony still wants his marriage. Yes, that's why I says, do not throw away God have a plan because God does have a plan. Because right now, with the marriage with Chase, let's look at Chase. Take a look at Chase situation here. Put it back on the screen here. Let me just fix myself. I'm too tiny, so let me just bring myself back up nicely. All right, so right here, let me just refresh YouTube screen for you guys also. All right, so let's play this one.
So this situation with Maggie last week, I kind of been thinking about it, like you said, put some thought into it or whatever. And like, all right, I'm gonna say this. I respect everything you said about the boundaries that you feel have been crossed. Her buying gifts, me getting gifts, I understand that because you feel like the boundaries were crossed, and it may come off that way. So I will respect that. But I don't want to jeopardize business. Like I said, I've said this before. So one thing that I won't do, I'm not going to cut off doing business with someone that no real boundaries have been crossed. You know, the way I do business with Maggie is the same way I do business with everybody. The only difference is she's a neighbor. So there's more of a personal connection there. So I'm saying that to say, like, I'm gonna still do business. We're not gonna cross no boundaries, but at the same time, I can't let your insecurities.
Let's stop it right there. So right now, he is saying that he is doing, he is taking Candice consideration or feelings into consideration. And then in turn around and says, Maggie is the neighbor and he's doing business the way he normally does. But now he has the nerve to say to Candice, his wife, who is faithful to him, and he's saying that she has insecurities, right? So it looked like when wife of concern, Wayne, Anthony, and now Chase is saying it's insecurities. Does that make sense, guys? Insecurities. And yes, I put in the chat, I put a poll in the chat for you guys to vote. Is Chase marriage in trouble right now? Yeah, I like you guys to vote on that. So now remember the other day, a guy was coming on to Candice and she told Chase. So what would you call his action? Because when she said she stopped the guy, Chase went and have to talk to the guy, put the guy in his place. So he must check somebody else when it comes to his wife. But his wife doesn't have the right to do the same. Make that make sense for me, guys. Let me take some comments. I will jump back into that video and then we get the other video. All right. Yes, he gave her a lot of cause of the baby. Yes, Shayla is not. If Shayla was divorcing Anthony, Dave is playing game with Amber. He is not staying with Amber. Fans, please. Your girl need the prayer. Yes, Arrow. And Janet says Amber being envious hearted right now as well. Okay. Sonny Daddy is rich. Yes, he is. Yes, Sharon. There was a shift in Amber's spirit and she has not been the same since. Yes. Yeah. Something is definite. It's like say Amber wake up one morning with like she get amnesia or it's like our normal self just disappear and another personality just jump out from she put that wig on her head, that wig there, Amber tie. So that personality just jump out and Amber is there maybe inside trying to come out, but she can't come out because she's all in the flesh. That's why I said God have a plan. We just have to trust the process and see where the writer goes with this, honestly. Let's just pray for Amber. It's a spiritual attack. God has a plan. Definitely, because they're also attacking Chase's marriage right now. Let's see what you guys say. Nobody vote on that one. I guess I don't like that question. Chase will cheat. Did I wait there? Is it okay? The poll is running, but nobody vote on it yet. For is Chase marriage in trouble? Will Chase cross the maybe me should just put in, let me just end that because nobody vote on that. Let me put a different one in. Let me put a different one in here. Close that one, start this one. Okay. I'm trying to click on it, but it's not allowing me. So now I'm starting a poll with nothing in it. Sorry, guys. I'm running a poll and nothing went into it. I tell you, sometimes this poll thing works, sometimes it doesn't work. Okay, so it's not letting me do the poll. All right, so so you guys write it in the chat then. Let me just come down here. Chase is a cornball, yes. Chase will cheat, Nancy says. And Maggie wants Chase, yes, she does, but will Chase bite? That's the next thing. Will he give in to that attraction that's going on? Because he is already taking things when he hears his wife not to take it. This is why Anthony and Chase are friends. Chase is talking just like Anthony, definitely. That is how boundaries get crossed, of course. And the wife is trying to nip it in the butt before it started. Yeah, and Brian is saying yes. Welcome in, Brian. Dion says, Dave or Wayne will not marry Amber. They are both the same, just a smooth talker. Yes, Dion, it looks like it. And it says, Wayne doesn't respect marriage. He likes drama and views. Yes, it seems so. You have a 100. Okay, you guys vote 100. Thank you. It look like me nasty too good. Chase marriage is definitely in trouble. Thank you, guys. She likes Chase. Yes, Maggie likes Chase and she wants him. And but what these girls have to understand, when you're going to a marriage and you think the man is going to leave your wife for you,
stop. What has made me, you, us successful, you know what I'm saying, from day one. How I do business with her is how you've got that car, is how I've got my cars, how you've got the purses you have, the clothes you have, is how you've got the house that we have, this town.
Guys, if you're okay, you see what he's saying? Chase is just like Anthony, Darren. Darren says the same thing to Mike. Remember? Darren, Wayne. So Anthony, Darren, Wayne. Who else? I know. I wonder if Dave is like that too. I'm wondering. It's the same thing. They're telling their woman because Darren says to Mike, you have to make your woman, you have to buy things for them so them stay. So them don't go cheat. So now he's telling his wife, says, this is how you have this because of me, how I do business. So in the other skit, no, I won't even bother. Let me jump into the other skit. Just move that away from let me just remove it from here. So first, and let me just get the other one ready for you guys. All right. Let me just get that ready for you guys. Hold on. So where is the other one? Yes. Okay, here it is. Yes, here it is. Hold on, guys. I'm getting it ready for you. And let me.
For you. And now you got to give her your time and this and that and that. Like he puts you in my life to be a protector. I think I need a little food. I got some energy now. I just actually processed everything you just said to me.
Okay.
So I know you think that, you do all this stuff and you do physically, but let me just remind you, all right, while you're here, this is God ordained, okay? He blessed you in my life. He put you in my life to be a protector and a provider. So at any cost, when you think that you're doing it alone, you're not. He put me beside you to protect you. Exactly. So we go together at all times. If we're not on the same page, we don't even need to be in the book. That's what our vows are based on. So.
Okay, hold on. Let me play it some more.
When you think about it, this is all God doing. He just put you right above me and I listen to you and you listen to God. So I don't know in the Bible it says, oh, because I make the money, you don't have any say so. I don't know. You find a scripture for me and then we'll talk about it again. But I just want to remind
you. See? I like this teaching from Candice, guys. I enjoy this. I love this. So we have two marriage. Candace is trying to save her marriage before. So she's putting boundaries into place where Anthony and Amber did not do. You understand? So now I like how Candice, she's saying what she's saying, but Chase is trying to not listen. Hear what she says? This is not you do it. This is God. God put us together. You're supposed to be my provider, my supporter, and I am the same with you too. It's not like so she's not contributing. You know what I mean, guys? All right, so let me just take some. Do you guys agree with Candice here? Yes, run that poll. No, you get 100. Yes. All right. So let me put a poll here. Do you guys agree with Candice? Oh, it's working this time. Thank you. Do you agree with Candice? I wish Amber had done this with Anthony when she left the door open. Let me see what you guys are saying. This is really powerful for what Candice is saying right now. This is powerful. And I wish Amber had done this. Seriously, I wish Amber had done this. Hold on, let me see if I read any. I just have to come back up. Anthony. Oh, wait, they may have something on the screen. Oh, then we could have followed about that. I think she just want to be over Anthony. I think we did that already. Thanks, Sharon. It was definitely has to do with Dave. She's scared. Dave won't wait. Yes, Ozzy. I think so too. Yes, he gave her a lot because of the baby. Yeah, yes. If Shayla was divorcing Anthony, yes, I think he would give her. Dave is playing a game with Amber. He is not staying with Amber. Fans, please, girls, you need prior. Okay. And Janet says, Amber being envy-hearted right now as well. Sonny, that is rich. Yes, I read that one. Yes, Sharon, there was a shift in Amber's spirit and she has not been the same since. Yes, there is. Let's just pray for Amber. If the spiritual attack, God has a plan. Definitely, this is a spiritual attack because it's also coming into Chase also right now. Chase will cheat. Oh my goodness. Chase is a cornball. Maggie says, want Chase, yes. Please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _ Rica Review. And Lioness says, I have Lioness. This is why Anthony and Chase are friends. Chase is talking just like Anthony and Wayne too. Don't forget Wayne. Darren. Remember Darren? Yes, this is how he talks to his wife. Said this. Remember Darren tell Anthony says, reminder, that is your house. Remember? And then he's telling Mike, yes, yes, Dion is saying Dave or Wayne will not marry Amber. They are both the same, just a smooth talker. And Wayne didn't respect marriage. He likes drama and views. Yes, I did read that. Let me see. Alia says, if Candice was doing this, Chase would not be okay with it. I take this. Definitely, Alia. Definitely. He would not stand for it. Period. He wouldn't stand for it. And Rhonda says, I do like that Chase and Candice will talk to each other, where Amber and Anta do that. Whereas Amber and Anthony do that. They don't do it. I wish they had done that. And it says, Amber started changing when Anthony started moving differently. Amber talks and said, Anthony is cheating again. Yes, she did. She did lie, and she did. But that doesn't tell her, says she must go and cheat too. And she think it's okay. I can stand how they communicate to each other. And then, yes, Dion, Dave has a sweet mouth. Amber, you better do decent conversation with Amber. Yeah. And Tyrene says, Chase is just plain dumb. He is taking notes from Anthony and Wayne, trying to be in control. Yes. Chase going to cheat. Thank you. I don't even watch Amber and Dave. I just on here to watch it. My girl is being a clown. Then you use God. Use God. When did God bring a single man to a married woman? Exactly, Janet. Exactly, Janet. And then Nancy says, Chase will cheat. All these kids cheat on each other. Larry is going to cheat too. Watch. Tell him, Candice, Chase, you are bright. Of course, I'm bright. I'm out harder. Candice always put boundaries for her husband. Of course, you have to. If you don't, she has to nip it in the butt before it gets started. And she is calling him out. She's doing a spade been around her. And this channel guy, we call a spade. We're not going to put our head underneath a rock and pretend like we're not seeing what we are seeing. But I really appreciate this. And they are showing you the difference between Anthony marriage and Chase marriage. I hope he's taking notes and not cheat. Maggie will try to sleep with Chase just to spite Candice. Mm. But she always wanted him, right? She always wanted what, you know? And what we have to understand, a lot of single women likes to go after other woman, especially a married man, because they think some of them don't want the man, they just want access to him, right? Just like Dave is doing, but Dave have full access of Amber. He's getting the cookie, the cream, the chocolate milk, everything he's getting for free. He doesn't have to put no ring on that because she's giving it up freely. Him even asked her, when will I see her again? And she said, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. And what did Dave says? Oh, she says, oh, maybe tonight. He said, oh, yes, I'll take tonight. Yep. Now let's go back to
you what you're supposed to be in my life. A protector and a provider.
a protector and a provider.
First off, okay, I hear you, but I never said that this is me, all me by myself.
I didn't hear nothing with Candace Walker when you were just stating all the things that you do for me and why the business that she brings is here.
I was just speaking about my business in relation to all this. It had.
You hear him, so now I'm trying to gaslight her. No, she's right in what she's saying. I didn't hear you state anything about me. It's all about what you did. And she don't, you know, the provider is like, say she's just, what you not call that? No. She's just a nobody there. She just there and he's just doing all the providing and she doesn't have her own business that she's also contributed in this marriage. No, I like how she's calling a spade right now. Yeah, she need to check that man. Check him good. Thank you, Candice.
I wasn't taking nothing away from you.
You were.
I'm just saying, hey, I do this.
Guys, wasn't Chase taking everything from Candice when he was telling her this is how I do business? Maggie knows exactly what she is doing. Of course, even down to her friend, she knows exactly what she's doing. And this is how it started. Let's see if Chase is going to fall for Maggie's advances when it started. Let's see. So you guys agree 100%. My goodness, yes. Oh my goodness. Thank you guys. 100% on I believe. Oh yes, Candice is right. Thank you. She's up. You have to do these things. You have to put boundaries into the relationship, especially what is happening. And these people, when they see that a married man or a married woman, they go after the wife, and then they go after the husband, and they just love that. But you know what I mean? And Andrea says at this point, nobody knows what they have in mind. We just have to wait and see what happened. Well, anything happen is Amber's mistake. You're absolutely right, Andrea. I take this. Yes, thank you. That you're absolutely right. It's all an Amber. Yes, Chase will cheat. Lioness says yes, he will cheat, and I believe you guys. Let's see if we will overcome it, though. I hope when the temptation comes, they can show us how a man will overcome it, or if they're going to succumb. So maybe they're going to show us how it will start, or will he be able to say, you know, him just be man enough, not weak in the flesh like Dave, because Dave know the word of God and Dave succumbed to it. But right now, me not see Dave. I tell Amber, say him, you know what? You're mine too. Because when she says you feel like mine, it's totally different. Let's go on here.
It comes from this, how we have got this far, me being the head of the household, you will agree. Me being the breadwinner of the household, you will agree. I mean, you're laughing, but
it's things like that. When you say breadwinner, yes, you make more money than me, but you don't make me feel as if like I have no contribution to it. Like I haven't been with you.
You have contribution.
So I haven't bought you money in your life.
You know, this is a healthy conversation, guys. I love this. This is a very healthy conversation for couple to have. Even if you're not married and you're living in sin, like together, common law or whatever. It's some people don't believe in papers because they says when you get papers, people change. And they do have good relationships. Some people are together and they live better than the married couple. But I'm happy that they're showing us the dynamics between Chase and Amber marriage right now, the turmoil that Amber marriage is in right now. Amber marriage is in the sinking sand right now. Chase one look like it's about to jump into the sinking sand like Amber. My goodness. But I'm happy for this healthy discussion that Candice is having with her husband. This is how they should show us, and hopefully with this healthy conversation, he doesn't falter to Maggie's advances. He can, when he sees it, he can stop it in the butt, just like how the man was coming on to Candice. She tell him she angry, she have a husband, blah, blah, blah. He has to jump into whatever there. So why is it she must take correction, but he can't take correction? I hope he's listening to what his wife is saying.
This is the ultimate one. Your neighbor right here is the one doing the most for you. And now you got to give her your time and this and that and the effort.
Nope. It's not about it's not even about her. It's not about the neighbor. I'm thinking past that. And I'm not, what you contribute is far greater than money. So this isn't a conversation necessarily about money. It's just about, we don't need to let stuff like this stop us from growing, because that's too small.
And you know what? I just had a little flashback, because it took me like, I think I had to get food to realize what all you were saying. Insecure. You think I'm insecure?
I didn't say you were insecure.
No.
Yes, you did call her insecure. Didn't he call his wife insecure? And now he's doubling back and said he didn't say she's insecure. My goodness. Let me just take some comment here. Yes, Amber and Anthony has no boundary in their marriage. Yes. Nicole, thank you. And Janet says, when Amber thought Anthony was cheating again, she should have talked to him about the thing that was bothering her, like Candice does Chase. That's where Amber went wrong. Absolutely correct. Let me see if my multimedia will work, and it won't. Make me have to scroll all the way back up. Okay, well, it's not too many of you guys. We can't find no faster. Yes, I like the conversation. I just don't like Chase. I don't think Chase is listening to Candice. Linus, I think you're right. I think you're onto something there. He's not listening. I think he's having a very in the sun right now. Communication is everything in of course, communication is everything in a marriage. You're absolutely right, Janet. You're absolutely right. Yeah.
All right, so we're talking about one. That means I'm insecure. No. You think I'm insecure about that situation?
I didn't say it. I just said
yes,
there were some
yes or no? Do you think I'm insecure about the situation with you and Maggie?
Let me just put in a poll here. All right, let me just do a poll here. Poll here. Is Candice insecure? Insecure. Okay. Is Candice insecure? Please hit the like button, guys. I really appreciate that. Or is she speaking facts? Is Candice speaking facts? Come on, guys. Well said, Janet. The Daltons. Hold on. Did I miss a conversation? Okay. Yes. Yes, I like the conversation. I don't think Chase is listening to Candice. Yes. Janet says communication, everything in a marriage is everything in a marriage, definitely. And well says Janet, the Daltons need to have a conversation. What will happen to Amber when she find out that Anthony wasn't cheating physically? Find out Anthony wasn't cheating physically. I think she's going to. I wonder if that's when she's gonna go to God. ask God for forgiveness. Our Amber is totally gone that she don't even know how to go to God. Will somebody be able to help her? Will it be Anthony? That's what I want to know. Or maybe it could be even Shayla herself. We want Shayla to get calmer, but maybe Shayla karma will come into different forms. What if Shayla is the one that actually helped Amber when we think Amber is going to be the one to help Shayla? What do you guys think? Right now, anything is possible. But I'm really, really loving this conversation that Candice is having with her hubby. This is how it is done, ladies. We just have to talk, and then you take some time compromise, you know what I mean, and you give and take, but you have to do it healthily, you know what I mean. And I wish, Janet, you're absolutely right on that. I wish Amber had, remember I told you guys, I wish Amber had sat down with Anthony and says, look here, Anthony, I think Shayla is cheating again. That day when I was calling you, you were picking up your phone, and you know what I mean? Yes, and I smelled the perfume. I know you lie about the perfume also. I know you gave Shayla the $5,000. See if Anthony will tell you. Then she just assume, and because she just assume, and maybe when she says she have lots of things going on in her head, I'm here wondering if she overthinking so much till she lost her mind, because she's moving really recklessly right now, and she's doing it bold with boldness, you know. But I am loving how they're showing us the different dynamics between the Dalton marriage and the Walker's marriage, you know what I mean. And this is how it's done properly, and they're showing us right now that you can have healthy discussion. Amber, yes, Amber shouldn't have talked to Anthony. I know for me, when a man has done all that to me and lie like he did, my earth would take over. I would not believe anything he would say, Lioness says. Okay, okay, so Lioness is a girl. Okay, okay, Lioness. Thank you, darling. And then Tyrene says, Chase gave Candice reason to be insecure by acting so stupid. Okay, you think she's acting stupid? I understand why that says stupid, Irene, but I don't think it's actually stupidity. She saw what is happening, and we are watching it, and I have to agree with Candice. She sees the play that Maggie is doing, and she's trying to alert her husband into that in case he has blinders on, so he could remove the blinders on to deal with, to see what is happening with Candice. But remember, when they were doing the photo shoot, him and Maggie, and she begging to zip it up, and he's there fixing and whatever, you can see Chase is attracted to Maggie, just like Amber was attracted to Dave. So it is possible. And I do believe you guys. And I think you guys have a point there. You guys have a take there. I think you guys are onto something there. Honestly, I really think he would cross the line. But I hope he doesn't cross it fully. I know they're gonna end up kissing up, and then I hope when that kiss come into play, he pull back and say, "Oh my God, I can't do this to Candice." Let's see if that's how they're going to teach us a lesson between the Daltons and the Walker. Let me take you. What about Larry and Bethany marriage? Oh boy, Nancy, that marriage there. That marriage, they need counseling. They need counseling. They for sure they need counseling. At least she's coming to Larry and she's trying to talk to Larry, but right now Larry is making up little excuses, and Larry look like he wants to do it with both of his exes, with Lynette and with Shara, and they shut him down. He has to close one door before you start something else. So Larry and Bethany marriage need to go to counseling, and at least we've seen Bethany is trying to convey what the situation is between Brooke and Isaac, that they don't have any money and she wants him to go to the prom, maybe buy her flowers. So I was thinking maybe we can help them. And then he looked like he's getting upset. So she's trying in a sense, although you know that she is a troublemaker in other sense. But at least she was there trying, and he is deflecting and going on and whatever. Yeah. At this point, they need counseling. The Bethany marriage need counseling for sure. Run Amber, run Nancy saying, put the issue like Candice does. Candice, not Chase. Chase, not Candice. Chase is lame because if that guy at the workout place gave her something, Chase would be upset. Of course, he would be. So you see, it comes again. The man must do what the woman can't do because the woman is their husband object. Yeah, that's what I see now. Dion says, I think people need to boycott the skit and maybe Wayne would do better. Too much cheating and everyone sleeping around. No one to look up to as a role model. Exactly. They need to do better. They really need to do better. Chase should be aware of any tight spaces in O'Neill's voice. Yes, Annette. Yes, yes, for sure. Because in that tight little space there, I think things could have happened because we see that attraction there. And Maggie knows exactly what she's doing. Oh, yeah. She knows exactly what she's doing. Those are professional girls. Bethany is a hot mess, and her mama told her she needs to get it together. She's jealous because Shara has a new car and no Bethany wants one. So you guys want to take a look at that skip? Once again, communication, counseling, and anger management. Yes, for Bethany. And for Anthony, marriage also, guys, I would also says they need counseling, but at this point, why is Anthony? Yes, why is Anthony holding on to Amber right now? Why is Anthony holding on to her? If he loves her, set her free. And he should just sign the paper at the end of the day. Yeah, he should just sign it. Because if Anthony find out about Amber right now, will he still wants her? If Anthony will find out about Amber and Dave, will he let her go? If Anthony find out about Amber right now, will he let her go, guys? Let's vote on that. Please hit the like button, guys. Please hit the like button. Okay, so let's see what you guys are saying here. Let's go. Oh, here it is. Here it is. And Nancy says yes. Nope. They also need God in their life. Bethany and Larry, yes, they do. And they need counseling for sure. Because Larry has PTSD and Bethany has deep embedded issues within her. Just like when a woman has enough, a man has enough. Bethany and Larry has done this to their marriage. Bethany been doing things. Larry did nothing, and she kept disrespecting his family. Yes, because he stand there like a dum-dum. Let's play this again, and then I guess you guys want.
I think there was some insecurities. I do not think you are insecure. Holistically, no, you're not an insecure person.
And I'm not insecure about this.
Okay.
I just know where you belong and where you don't belong. Mm-hmm. I know you. I know you in and out. Mm-hmm. And I've known you through a lot of ups and downs mm-hmm. and through the weather. So my point is to think that I'm insecure or maybe protecting you from something long-term that can hurt you. It's a difference. It's a huge difference.
So where is the flashback?
I was thinking about when you called me insecure. I couldn't even, when you were talking to me,
I didn't say that you were insecure,
I was like,
Candace.
Okay, Chase, you lose that bet with me. Yes, you did call your wife insecure. Come on now. It's not like she didn't say she wasn't insecure. Yes, you call her insecure. They were just calling a spade a spade. You have no respect for your wife right now for you to. You see, when a man lost respect for you, total respect for you, they will start gaslighting you and then talk about they didn't. All right, let me just touch on this one quickly, and then I will show Bethany if you want to see it. Hold on. Because me no know where Mr. Mitchell is going with him bat. When think him I gotta use the bat and lick
and then I can get all your paperwork together. Perfect. And she should be free, like free. Y'all should be able to. He's not here. Hasn't been here.
What do you mean he's not here?
He's just not here.
And he hasn't been here at all?
No, Bat, you're kind of scaring me. I feel like I need to call the police.
yes, call the police.
Oh.
So you mean to tell me Mr. Mitchell come in there now with a bat to go beat to whoop Mike with the bat for Dominique? I hope he tells him that he was eating Dominique chocolate there, cookies. I hope he tells Mike that, because where him going, this big man, let me just put this aside there for a bit there, Lioness. I read your comment already. So this big man, Sonny's daddy, went to the work of business
Okay, Sierra.
to beat Mike,
Let me just
to
say
whoop
this
Mike
once.
into liking
The bat is
Duncan.
not for you.
Okay.
The bat is for Mike. So I need to know, where is Mike?
I can't tell you that.
Exactly. She can't tell him that. Is he gonna beat her too? My goodness. I would call the police. What do you guys think? Should the secretary call the police? Should the secretary call the police? Should the secretary call the police? That's what we need to know. Secretary. Okay, let's start this poll here. Should the SBC if it was you in her shoes, would you call the police, or you will not divulge that information? Because I don't think you can divulge information like that, right, guys? So let me see what you guys are saying. Yes, that's what Linus says. Yeah, he needs to sign the paper, but I would only give Amber 25% and the restaurant. Exactly, Janet. I agree with you right there. And Mary says, "Hi, Mary. Welcome in, everyone. Wayne wants everyone to live like him, pay for their piece. He should tell the chump, sign the paper, or he's going to tell Amber how much they sold the theater for. But he doesn't know that Amber doesn't know. So he won't be able to, he doesn't have privileged information about that, Mary, about Amber. Anthony hasn't told Amber because Amber played off like says she knew, remember? Good hi, Tina Young. Good afternoon, Sharon and chat. Welcome in, darling. And Annette says, Anthony will be angry, but maybe he will realize that he created some of this issue within the marriage. The both need serious spiritual, professional intervention. Annette, I love this. That's what Anthony needs. And Amber, that's what they need in their marriage. And let me come back up, or is it down? He is going to get them out of jail. Please like, share, and subscribe. You know something else? I think might maybe stop the restraining order because of this. But him stopping that restraining order doesn't realize says that money is gonna cause trouble for him if that restraining order gets stopped by Mike. When she comes out, trust me, she's gonna tell lots. He's gonna regret it. He's gonna regret it because him gone back on the yellow bus. Seriously, guys. Mike gone back on the Mike gonna get them out of jail, yeah. And Tina Young say, yep. Everybody is agreeing with that. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Tina. Yes, call the police, definitely, because that's a threat right now. Annette Davis said, Greg, you would need to take several seats. Mike will knock you out of Atlanta. Yes, and send him right back where he come from. And I don't think Sonny would appreciate that, but right now he is trying to hi Annette, everybody is saying. So Lioness says, yes, Sharon, call the police. Thank you, darling. And Janet says, LOL, yes, Mike will knock him out of Atlanta. Dion says, I hope he finds out about the video of Dom. I hope so too. So I hope Mike finds out that Mr. Mitchell was eating Dominique cookie. And I hope Mr. Mitchell also hear that Rochelle also eat Dominique cookie. If I was Amber, I would just leave. Exactly, Tina. That's what we all discussed here. You guys are absolutely right on that. And Janet says, Annette, I love that well about the spiritual intervention and the Dalton marriage. Yes, that's what they need. But how is this? Let me see. How is this spiritual intervention is gonna work? How will it get started? How do you guys see this intervention working? Because right now there is not a marriage. That gone in the toilets. Mike already knows. Yes, Annette. Oh, does Mike know about Mr. Mitchell and Dominic? I don't think he knows. Mike is so I guess Mike gone back on the yellow bus. Nancy says Anthony and Amber marriage is over. Yes, for now. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you, Nancy. Bethany and Larry needs intervention for sure. They need intervention. So marriage is done with the Dalton. So is it the Dalton marriage done or is it Nancy? No, she says no, not about Craig. Okay, so there. Let me see here.
I need to see Mike. Mike does not know how to treat women. Mike is responsible for Dom being in jail.
So
Mike is
Mr. Michelle, it's not be a professional. This is not professional. You can't come into the work of business and I tell her, I say, Mike don't know if he treat woman, and that's him overstep himself now. Mr. Mitchell has overstepped himself. Don't you guys think so? Wayne needs to keep out of the Dalton marriage. He also a contributing factor during the engagement. Yes, Annette, for sure he is. Yes, God can do and change anything. Yes, Janet. So, how do you see this intervention gonna work? Amber already checked out. Anthony is still fighting, but him go over to Sheila yesterday want some. So, how do you guys see in the near future what intervention gonna happen? Is the intervention gonna happen before Amber consequence surface or during that part? Please like, share, subscribe to Sharon _Rica review. Thank you, Nancy. Craig love Dami. Yeah, Damini. Yeah, he does love her. And but she's not feeling him. But she rather have Mike because she don't with Mr. Mitchell, she won't be able to control him like how she's controlling her issue. But then she put him head downstairs. So he went downtown, right? She let him go downtown. So do you think Damani will be able to control Mr. Mitchell like how she does Mike? Or Mr. Mitchell is more of an alpha man that Damani won't be able to throw the wool over his eye? Or is he just as lame as Mike and all the other rest of man they on the skit right now? Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you. Yes, so let's go back over this side and see what you guys are saying with the poll. Should the secretary call the police? So 80% of you guys says yes. Thank you guys for that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, moderator, for keeping the chat going. I appreciate that also. So let me just pick up onto, let me just remove that from the stage, and then we bring in, do you guys want to see Bethany? Want we talk a little bit about Bethany? Let me see. Let me go to the other screens to see if you guys answering that. I would be scared if that was me in the office, and Bethany and Craig is gonna, Mr. Mitchell is gonna come there with a bat. I would definitely feel insecure. I would definitely feel anxious and nervous and scared for sure. So let me just bring up Bethany quickly, because now she is ready. She want a car too. Let me see. I'm just trying to see which part we can start with it. Okay, so let me pull it down here. So it looks like she wants to get a car because she wants a new car too, because she thinks Larry bought this woman his ex a car. And that is quite ridiculous. If nothing is wrong with your car, why you want a new car?
Offered so that, you know, so that someone else could use it if they needed it.
Right.
But anyway, I hadn't committed to the idea until, you know, Shara came by with her new car, and it kind of sparked that memory of maybe I should get a car.
Shara got a new car.
She did. She got a sports car. And
So now you want a car.
well, it's not because she got the car. That was just kind of like it was like, oh yeah, and I remember.
Bethany is lying through her teeth. It's because Shara have a car. She wants a car. Come on now. Come on now. Is Bethany ready, Annie? Sure. Okay. So what I'm saying is Bethany red eye because Shara got herself a car. Got a car. Bethany wants one. Okay, let you guys vote on that. Please click the like button, please, guys. I really appreciate it. Right now, the video not even pushing out in the algorithm. It's still sitting here in YouTube, not doing nothing. Yeah. We need at least some more likes. If you forget to hit the likes button, the thumbs up, please click it for me. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you. The moderators are asking you guys to hit the like button also. Thank you, guys. Thank you, moderators. Thank you, everyone, for watching. I know you jump on and you forget to click it. All right. So, yes, I would really appreciate that. Please, I need your help, all right, to get it into the algorithm. All right. So now, Bethany, let me read what you guys are saying. So, is she ready? Do you guys understand that it meant that she's envious? So, because Shara has the car, she wants to have a car also, a new car also. You understand that? Craig is crazy in love with Dom. Craig is crazy in love with crazy Dom. Yes, 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 he is lioness. Craig is dumb. Yes, definitely. And Mr. Michelle is something else. Tina is laughing, of course. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you. Thank you, Tina. Good afternoon. Antoinette, welcome in. She is jealous of Shara. Of course she is. And please like, share, and subscribe. Sharon _ Rica Review. Thank you, darling Nancy. And Janet says, first, it started with Anthony, like Amber Dad says. Find God, find Jesus and pray prayers. warrior. God will open up Amber eye. Anthony needs to open up a Bible, seek counseling on his behavior. Yes, Janet, definitely. You are absolutely correct also. Yeah, they need a prayer warrior, but Anthony has to do the work first because right now Amber is in the flesh. He was gonna go in the flesh, but Shayla didn't condone that nonsense. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, there. So he needs spiritual guidance. Shara car is paid off. She has 0 notes. Okay, that's very good. Shara save her money. Oh, excellent. Bethany, envious of Shara and Lynette for sure. And I am done with Anthony. Okay, Nancy, we understand that. If God, if it's God's will, the marriage will be resolved. Yes, I absolutely agree with you. Resolve. Yes, resolve. For Mama Brenda could start a warrior prayer. The house need a spiritual cleanse, counseling, and separate counseling. Yes, I totally agree with you, dear Annette. I totally agree. They need spiritual guidance right now. I'm wondering why Anthony hasn't called Bishop because he got Bishop to pray over their marriage. They need a intervention immediately. They need that. I don't like Anthony from day one or Shayla. Thank you, Nancy. And they was never my cup of tea. Thank you, darling. And they said, please like, share, and subscribe, Sharon _ Rika review. Thank you, darling. And Miss T says, Anthony is dirty in some ways. Okay. I like that. I like that. Thank you. And then the second part is Anthony is a pig. Okay. So that's the second part. Third part, and she needs to get in the mud to fight Anthony. Yes. Find out Anthony's dirt. Trade is freedom for earth. I'm sure. I'm sure has done something for him to be in jail. Okay. We have to go look into that. Amber needs to play smart. Yes. But she's not doing that right now, darling. That's why we're upset at her. Anthony, treat Amber like trash. The marriage is over. Yes, yes. I totally agree with you guys. The marriage is over right now. But it's never too late for a shower of rain. You guys know that saying? It's never too late for a shower of rain. And right around here, let's see what you guys say here. Let me see on this. So yes, it's Bethany red eye because it's supposed to be Shara. I forget to put an A instead of E. So my finger hit the E instead of the A. Got a car, Bethany wants 1, 2. All right. So you guys vote and it was 8, so it's 100%. You guys agree with that. So we get 8 votes on that. So thank you guys for that. I appreciate you so much. Let me see if anything else. What else?
Your car's got high mileage, and you know it was just kind of one of those things where it's like maybe I should go ahead and get that car.
So if Shara gets a new car, you want a new car.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if Shara jumps off the Brooklyn Bridge, you want to jump off her Brooklyn Bridge.
That's not what I said. I just said it kind of reminded me. It's just like when you see something or you smell something and it reminds you of your childhood. You know what I mean?
No, we don't know what you mean. We can't even finish that with Bethany. Bethany wants a car too because Shara has a car. But she thinks her husband bought the car though. Why is everyone bashing Amber so severe? Anthony and Shayla was not getting this attention. You sure? When Anthony and Shayla was doing that, me sure know say everybody was bashing Anthony and Shayla, and people were also telling them that nobody was liking what was happening to Amber. Everybody was saying to Amber, "Open your eyes, there." Even when he come home smelling like, remember when she was pregnant and that scent, she could smell. Him just don't do it with Shayla, and I don't even think he wash himself. And then come put him out for Amber mouth after and just take him out after Shayla cookie. Come on. I don't even think he brushing teeth.
So that's what it did. It reminded me that my car.
No, that's too much, Brittany. Let me just remove Bethany from there right now. Let me see, guys. Let's see if there is any new skit drop. And we just jump into that, or we just finish up here, and then we can let me see quickly if anything else I want to touch on. Okay, so here is a new one. So new skit drop, guys, with Mr. Mitchell. So we're just gonna cover it, and then we will call it a day after I read you guys' comment. Okay, he's outside in the parking lot, looking like he's walking back and forth. Mr. Mitchell, he's walking back and forth, guys. Only next, he is beating up a car. Whoop a car that you think he's beating. I don't think either Sharon or Anthony. We beg for
Somebody knows where Mike is. And if I don't find out soon, I'm busting every last window in this parking lot.
Greg, what is going on?
I am so sick and tired of Mike. I'm done with Mike and all of his foolishness. Mike is the reason why Dom is in jail. And I'm sick and tired of it. It's time that he learns a lesson. He's been mistreating my daughter. Now he's mistreating Dom, even to the point of having her arrested. It's ridiculous. Okay. It's time he learns his lesson. Okay. And I'm going to be the one to teach it to him.
Okay, so always Mr. Mitchell teaching Mike a lesson when he is destroying other people's property. I guess he wants to be thrown into jail too, guys. Don't you see what's happening? Anthony and Shayla gets this same energy, 100. And Bethany is jealous for sure. And we still don't even like Shayla nor Anthony. And we beg for them to get back together. Okay. And Misty, I agree. All right, guys. So right now, Mike is destroying the properties, in with other people. Misty, I agree. Nancy says they spar out. Janet says agree. All right, guys. So right now, Mr. Mitchell is destroying people's property. Is that an acceptable behavior from Mr. Mitchell? Where is it? Here it is. Yeah, it's passed out. So now he's gonna land into jail now. Is this unacceptable behavior? Oh, MIT. Oh. For Mr. Mitchell. Oh, I'm gonna write him. Yeah. All right. Is that the acceptable behavior for him? Oh my goodness, Craig has the meltdown. He's spazzing out. Yep, he is definitely spazzing out, guys. He is spazzing out like crazy. Look at him. He just busted up somebody's car in the parking lot.
What are you doing with this bag?
This bag is for Mike. And as soon as I find out where he is, I'm putting it upside his head. A nice knot as a constant reminder of what not to do with women. I'm sick of it. Time and time again, I tell him.
Do you think the ladies then will call the police on Mr. Mitchell? Greg is passing out. Oh my goodness, Craig is a meltdown. You mean as a meltdown? Is Dom on his mind? Yep. Dominic don't even want you. Janet be nice. Oh, for sure, she doesn't want him. Yes, because Shayla, yes, 100 Misty says Shayla as his son, and Anthony thinks Shayla never lied to him and loved him truly. And I think you're absolutely correct there. And Craig is nuts. He doesn't think that about Amber, and Amber has known No, and Amber ear. Okay. So Amber doesn't have his ear, so it's a no. So what do you guys think if Amber has his ear? Will he treat her differently? Put that in the chat. And you guys voted. Let's see what you guys saying. This is an acceptable behavior for Mr. Mitchell. And you guys says 33% says yes, and 67 says no. It's not an acceptable behavior. You guys rock. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys so much. If there's anything else that you guys want me to look at, then we can look at it. And Nancy says no. And Anthony hates Amber. All right. And Amber also. And Nancy says this marriage is over. And I totally agree with you at this point. But remember, it's never too late for sure, Rain. And God has a plan, and I believe that. And the writers are trying to throw us for a loop. Just keep in mind, if God has a plan, there's definitely. Oh, you want me to show Pam? Okay. Yes, Amber never learned from her mistakes. It's like she just keep repeating the same dumb stuff. I think when Amber start behaving like this, Misty, is that Amber become insecure again, and she don't think she's worthy. So I think that's why she went backwards. I think that's the only thing I could think of. But because she looked like she have not, it's like another personality just zap into her one day, her other side. So she needs, as Annette said, she needs intervention. Amber acts like a well-dressed teenager. I like that. I like that very much. Yes, she does. So I think Annette want to see Pam. Is it Pam with the? Honestly, I really don't want to show Pam, but let me see. Ron comes bearing gift for Sade. Okay, guys, we're going to do Sade quickly, and then we're out of here. All right, quickly. We do Sade later. Let me hear what you guys say. Do you guys want to see Ron new skit? Okay, all right. I'm gonna pull it up now for you guys. We're going to watch it. All right. Let's let the commercial plays, and then skip it, and I just fix it, and we come on in.
Just wanted to stop by and talk to you for a second. Obviously, it wasn't a nice conversation last time we talked. I want to apologize. And I'm apologizing for the mess that was brought to you. I'm not apologizing for something I didn't do, because I didn't do that. And I hope you believe me at least. Like I'm trying to promise you, I don't know if there was a way I could guarantee it to show you that nothing happened. We haven't been intimate in a very long time. We haven't kissed, we haven't done none of recent.
Guys, do you guys like how Sade is looking? She's looking fabulous, isn't she? I'm just loving that look with Sade. Do you guys like Sade with Ron right now? Let's ask that question. I'm loving Sade right now. Maybe we just have to start cover Sade. and Candice affair. Oh, let's see. Are you loving Shar? SHARDACE. I think Shar. Let me see. Hold on. Want to make sure that I spell Sade properly. Bearing gift. EDAE. Okay. Just making sure I spell our name right. Go back for my thing. E. Okay, so it's a E. Okay, are you loving? Oh, S-H-A-R. S-H-A-R, Sharday. I think that's a and Ron together. Ron, R-O-N-E, Ron together to together. Okay, so she's looking fabulous, isn't she? I like that. She's looking really, really nice. And Rowan is
Sometimes that's just you that I've only been like that with, and that's how I prefer it, you know. But again, you don't deserve no mess or stress or drama. You've been through enough, and I know this doesn't help, but look, I know you love your tennis. I got you some really good tennis shoes with some perfume from Jimmy Choo. This is just a gesture. It's not me trying to buy your grace or anything like that, but this is just me showing you that I still care, and I'm sorry, and I didn't mean to bring all that heat to you. I was just very upset myself. It's a very annoying situation.
Right.
So I done been through enough, and so have you.
Do you think Sharday should put boundaries into place for him? So you guys like them together. Thank you. And that's nice. I like how she is moving. She needs to stand on business and keep it moving, right? Let's see what you guys are saying here. He doesn't think that Amber as Anthony. Okay, so I read that one already. That one said no. Anthony hates Amber. Okay, I think that one was the last one. The marriage is done. Craig, what's up? Question sign. Dom got you acting like a fool. Mike will fix your business. Mike will definitely fix this business. For sure, guys, for sure. Thank you, Nancy, for the new skit. And yes, Amber never learned what her mistakes. Yes, Amber never learned from her mistake, Misty says. It's like she just keep repeating the same dumb stuff. Yes. Amber acts like a well-dressed teenager. New skit. Thank you, Nancy, for the new skit. Misty, that is correct. She has not learned from her mistake. Mr. Mitchell is more upset about what Mike did to them than Sonny. Yes, you're totally right, Dion. And Amber needs, let me just give you a shout out there too. Yes, he's more upset about that also. And Annette says, I like Ron is a decent guy in SkitLanta. So far, hope that doesn't change him. I hope that doesn't change him for real, you know? And Sharon, you're right. Because every time Dave say something, Amber say, you mean that? Oh God, thank you guys. Thank you, Janet. Let me just give you a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Yeah. And Annette says, Annette Davis, yes, Ron is a good guy. Yes, Ron is a good guy for real. Yes, Janet, like a teenager. You mean that? Shut up. Stop asking that dumb question. Yes, for sure. Misty is laughing. Janet is laughing. Misty, don't never chase or beg or run after a man. Yes. But like how Sade is standing on business. Don't run after Anthony at all. And tell the judge, make a decision, I guess. Janet and Misty said, Janet, and she's laughing. She is making me so mad because I want so much more of her. Yes, Misty. She making all of us upset. I just needed her to do more. And I wish Wayne didn't write Amber like that. I thought them would do something more. You know what I mean? Have them have a sit down, have them have a conversation. Like Candice and Chase is doing it. Anthony don't hate Amber. He hurt, never heal from it. Yes. He was never healed from the cheating when Shayla told him, but he was cheating. I would move out of the house. Thank you for that. So let me go back to Ron here. So Ron is
Right. I mean,
I appreciate the gesture and everything. I just think that you know what I just went through.
Yeah.
What I'm kind of like I'm over it, but it's still triggering. And her sending me that was very triggering.
Absolutely. 1,000%.
And even you saying that you don't care about what I went through with my ex, like that's just kind of like that was a punch in the face.
That's not what I meant.
I mean, but that's how it felt. That was the impact.
I'm sorry.
So it's just like this is all great and everything, but
It's not that I don't care. I do. I just was trying to resolve this as fast as I can, and I know it takes patience. I just didn't want to be grouped or compared to somebody like that. I really didn't. And it was just me being hurt as well.
Okay.
And I'm so sorry.
Yes. And Ron is absolutely right. Ron is earth people, right? And he didn't do that. That was Shayla's advice to Pierre to do that. I will never beg a man give me a divorce. I will tell my lawyer, move further with the judge. Definitely. That's what we've been saying. She need to go to the judge next if she really want Dave that much, because she's open with him. Just cut it ties. Maybe when they get the divorce, they will find their way back to each other when the grass is not greener on either side for Anthony nor Amber. Miss T, thank you. Miss T couldn't have said any better. Yes. And Wayne and Dave will not marry Amber. Let's see how things go when Amber pregnancy is announced. Let's see. Yes. Ralphie make a big mistake. Yes. Ralphie dropped the ball there. But you know what? You love who you love. So don't let it go. Ralphie love who you love. And that's a big mistake for Ralphie to do right now. Yeah, definitely, guys. Why think Ralphie and Shardy going to get back together? You think so? Maybe they do. Maybe they will. Rain is not going to good follow. Rain is not good fellow. All right. I will take him back. He is good fellow. Run, Bethany, run. Leave Larry and Season. Okay. When Larry made me go to movie by myself, I'll file divorce paper. I dear Terry, and how you doing? Welcome in. Good afternoon. Yes, welcome in, darling. So we're having a ball here. We're discussing a few little things. Terry, and did you see the skit with Chase and Candice? And Chase after Amber Candice put boundaries into place, but then Chase is trying to gaslight her into thinking that she's insecure and he is the provider of everything. And Candice just put her foot down and said, look here, God, it's God that make we have all of this. And you're supposed to be my protector and my provider. You know what I mean? Hi, Arrow. How you doing, Arrow? And Arrow is saying, Sharon, did you remember the Lake House lady, Michelle? Is she Dave's ex-wife? Amber is in big trouble now. You know something? I am curious to know. I'm wondering if Dave has ever married. We doesn't know that much about Dave, so let's see if he is married to Amber. Let's see if that happened. If he was married to Michelle, because she said she got a divorce, right? And then there was something Michelle and Daniel was to tell Amber. So I hope in the coming weeks we're going to see a conversation between Michelle and Daniel and see if Amber is gonna say she's not cheating, or she's gonna tell them she's cheating, or what. But right now, let's see. Error, I said that, Sharon, and I believe she's the wife. You believe so? You think she's the wife, or is she the ex-wife, Terrian? Yeah, that's what I'd like to know. Is she the ex-wife? Let me just put it, let me let you guys vote on that. Let's vote on that. Let's vote on this. Is Michelle Dave ex-wife? Let's see. Let's see. All right, let me go back over so we can see what you guys are saying. I believe she is the wife. And then Nancy says, take it to your grave. Okay, I would too if nobody find out. Makes sense. I like that. When W, I don't understand. Nicole, it didn't finish right your sentence. And Charmaine said, Michelle is still married, so I don't know if she was divorced. Okay, Charmaine, do you think Michelle is, so you guys need to vote. I need to know this. Do you think Michelle is Dave's ex-wife? You know something? I think you guys are onto something, you know. I think that's why it says divorce take long. So maybe, oh God, guys, you guys just give me a nugget. Yes, you guys just gave me a nugget, guys. My goodness, this is awesome. And you're saying wife, not ex-wife. Oh my goodness. Oh no. And run, Amber, run. I believe she's the ex-wife. Okay, thank you, Janet. And the caller says, this is a written skit. Sit back and enjoy the ride. There are life lessons. Take care of the meat and leave the bone. Yes, 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 Carla. Oh my goodness, guy, where's the media? Oh my goodness. Yes, yes, yes. I think you guys are onto something here. Okay, let's see if we get it right. So we're gonna sit back and we're gonna enjoy and we're gonna watch. Yes. Michelle told Amber that if her husband was cheating on her, she would leave him. But she had a family member who was cheated on. But remember also, Charmaine, she did also say she have an ex-husband. Remember? 1 minute she have an ex-husband, then she said she have a husband. So, you know, sometimes then I remember what they say in the skit too, right, guys? I'm going back to watch the Lake House Lady skit. Yes, Nicole, I think I will too. And no, Tina says. And Annette says, Amber, run back to Anthony. Pumpkin. My God, I think you guys are onto something. All right, guys. I thank you guys for being here with me. Let me see what you guys say in the poll here. Let me just jump back around here. I want to pull that up. So 60% of you guys, 64% say yes. Dave is Michelle's ex-wife. Is maybe ex-husband. That's what I was supposed to write, right? I think me write that one backwards. But you guys understand on a share. All right. So let's see this here. Charmaine is saying Michelle told Amber, yes, 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 yes. And then Michelle do not look like Dave type. She run Wayne at least Shayla of 30,000. Really? Where Shayla get 30,000 from? All right then. Thank you guys. We're here for 2 hours. We're gonna end it right here, and then we're gonna come back on at 4:30 with Charmaine. Maybe Terrian will be able to jump on, or anybody else who need to jump on can jump on, and we just discuss it. We just have a nice panel discussion. We'll take your comments, and thank you guys. Have a fabulous day, and I'll see you guys at 4:30. See you later, Sharon. Great life. Thank you, darling. You always be